Hey everybody, I've been keeping a secret and I'm so excited that I can finally share with you that I'm pregnant with twins. I found out in September that I was pregnant, and that in itself was a miracle. Back in May, I had suffered a pregnancy loss and our whole family was really quite devastated, and especially the doctor told me that because I'm 41, it was very unlikely that I would be able to get pregnant again through natural means. And so we just kind of prayed about it and trusted God, and come September, we found out that we were pregnant again. In October, I went to the doctor for my first checkup, and I was a little bit nervous because of what had happened back in May. I went in for my ultrasound, and in the beginning, the techs were kind of quiet. They were doing a lot of measuring, and they didn't really say anything to me, and I was getting kind of nervous. But eventually, the doctor came in and said, "Okay, the baby is fine," and that was a relief to hear. And then he said, "Both of them." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Yes, there's 2 babies." And I sat up a little and I said, "What?" And he said, "Yes, you're having twins." And I sat all the way up and I said, "What?" And then I just burst out laughing. And I was laughing and the whole room of doctors was laughing. And it was just such a special moment. My husband was working and he wasn't there, but he wanted me to message him as soon as possible. So I went back to the waiting room and I messaged, "Hey babe, we're pregnant with twins." And at the end of this video, I'll let him share with you his reaction to that news. And I just couldn't believe that my rainbow baby was a double rainbow and we were going to have twins. I never actually expected that I would have twins. I have 7 kids, and it just never crossed my mind that we would ever have twins. But here we are, and it's an amazing surprise, and I'm so incredibly blessed to be on this journey. At my next visit, we found out that we're having Modai twins. They are identical twins, and they're both in their own amniotic sac, but they actually share placenta. So that's going to be an interesting twist to this. And it's going to mean a couple more doctor's appointments than normal. But we're trusting God for that part of the journey as well. The best part was telling our kids, and I'm going to show you a little video clip of how the kids reacted when they found out that we were having twins.
What's the camera phone?
Okay. Mama has a big announcement.
What? Ready?
What? Are you gonna have a baby?
I'm pregnant!
Yay! But wait.
There's more!
There's more.
More? It's gonna turn 10!
I'm pregnant with twins!
Really?
2!
How many days is it gonna take? I hope you born it tomorrow because tomorrow's
No, May.
May. Same as Lily and Mama.
May the 4th be a few.
Ha ha ha.
We're gonna have twins, guys. Twins! 2 babies!
Then our family would be 11 people.
It's like
babies.
2 babies in Mama's tummy.
Yeah.
Right now. We're 8 weeks along, which is 2 months. And the babies are due at the end of May. But twins usually come earlier than they're supposed to do. So.
Mama baby.
Yeah, Mama has a baby.
I can't wait to see twins. The first twins in the whole world.
In the whole family, yeah.
Mama baby.
2 babies. 2 babies right now.
No
in
babies
Mama's
on the
tummy.
tummy. Mama tummy.
So that's why I went to the doctor yesterday. The biggest difference between being pregnant with twins and being pregnant with one is everything is completely amplified. Even though this will be baby 8 and 9, in a lot of ways, I feel like a first-time mom again. There's so much more to learn and understand about having twins. And the first trimester symptoms are so amplified. I've got double the nausea and the tiredness and the hunger. It's been a crazy ride so far, but it's been great, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to share a little interview that I did with my husband so you can hear firsthand what he thought about when I told him it was twins.
I don't know what to say exactly, so you'll have to.
So you were working and weren't actually able to go with me to my appointment.
Actually, you messaged when I was in the shower, and I got out of the shower, and I looked at my phone, and I yelled out, "Oh, crap!" And Mackie comes running in. He goes, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Is everything okay?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine."
What are your thoughts on having twins?
Can you ask a different question?
You ever think you'd have twins?
Never. I didn't even think we'd get pregnant again after what the doctor told you. I thought it was safe to be nice and be like, let's try again.
Are you excited for the twins coming?
Am I excited? Yeah, very. Really ecstatic.
Are you still processing?
Yeah, definitely still processing.
It's a shock.
It's a huge shock. It's been like a month now and I'm still in shock. So I'm not great at math, but I'm 43 now, I'll be 44 when the twins are born. That means I'll be 64 when the kids are 20.
But it's in time for retirement.
I don't think that's how it works.
So what were you expecting to hear when I messaged you about the doctor?
I expected just a simple message, oh, we're 12 weeks along, the due date's blah, blah, blah. Everything's fine, dandy, yay, happy, happy. I mean, I remember when you told me you were pregnant, I was relaxing and you came and jumped on me and you gave me that look that you only have had a few times in our marriage. And you're like, I'm pregnant. I was okay with that. What's one more, right? But after you went to the doctor and it's twins, that's a lot.
What's one of the best parts about having a big family?
The best and the worst part are probably the same. The best part about having a big family is there's always somebody to do something with. If I want to go to the Lego Museum, there's a handful of kids that I can take. If I want to go to the mountains for a walk, there's a handful of kids that would love to join me. So there's always somebody to hang out with and do stuff with. But then the opposite is also true. There's never really a place for just me to be quiet and hang out with myself.
So we have an 18-year-old down to 2-year-old right now, and we've had 7 newborns. What's your favorite stage of parenting?
So having almost an 18-year-old all the way down to 2 years old, my favorite stage of parenting has to be the point when they graduate from diapers is the happy time, because we don't have to pay for that, and they really become a mini person after that. Taking them out becomes a lot more enjoyable. You don't have to pack a diaper bag and this, that, and the other. You can just have a small person to take out.
What's your best advice to other fathers?
My best advice to other fathers would be, don't worry about screwing up. I definitely screwed up a bunch, and having an 18-year-old, we get to talk about it, you know, and what part, you know, do you most regret me doing, and this, that, and the other, and it's never what I think. It's always like, oh, I wish you would have spent more time with me, or I wish we would have done this or done that. They never say, oh, I wish you would have never have done that. You know, it's always, I wish we would have done more together, or, you know. So don't be afraid to screw up and spend time with kids. I think any time that we spend with our kids is more meaningful than we can imagine.
What are you most looking forward to with having twins?
I guess the thing I'm most looking forward to with having twins is just figuring it out. I feel like we've mastered having one kid, so here's a real challenge: double the kids, and I don't know. I can't really see past the birth. So
Mission 1, be born.
yeah, I can barely comprehend that we're having twins, much less what it's going to be like after the twins are here.
Do you think it will be a boy or girl?
Living in a house with 6 girls plus a wife and having one son and myself, I am hopeful that it's boys, but having boys means a lot of physical interactions, and I'm getting older, so, but then, I think we have enough girls. I guess I've always wanted a boy named Rufus, so if they're boys, one of them's going to be Rufus. Maybe they'll both be Rufus. We'll name them both Rufus.
Great. Well, men definitely process things differently than women. Maybe that's why it takes 9 months before the babies come, so that the husband can get used to the idea. If you like this video, please push the like button and subscribe and stay in the loop.